Hello everyone and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for action here with the Chebucto U11AA team, and we are back in action with the Chebucto team after a big Christmas with the Hawks tournament win just over a week ago. A little extended break here for the Chebucto side, and we're just back to it for the second half of the regular season, looking to get out with a win. Chebucto, great first half. First place pretty much all the way along with a couple tournament wins up in Cape Breton and Halifax. They're looking to see what they can do here for the rest of the season as Jollymore grabs that puck. He has lots of time to hold on to that, shoots that down through the middle. That one's picked up there. Bedford defender tries to flick that up to the left side. McLean gets that for Bedford. He stick handles off the stick. Pelham plays that back. Back to the line there. McLean rushing at that puck. He'll take down the bigger Pelham. Sutcliffe will pick it up on the other side though as Sutcliffe up the left. He'll get stick lifted. Bedford picks that back up in the zone themselves and played out down the left side for Jollymore. Jollymore chases. He'll work that into the corner and quick shot up the wall just here to Sutcliffe. Gets to center ice and not much further. It's now down the middle. Struff now looking for a move around the outside. He just can't get the shot off. Struff, big swing out there. That one wasn't counted if it went in. Struff had a big finals to help Chebucto beat Dartmouth for that Christmas with the Hawks finals, like I said, over a week ago now, I suppose, and he's coming back here trying to start the second half of the regular season strong. Because that puck's fought for in the corner. Down low, they'll battle for it. That'll squeak out in behind the net now. Swept at, in behind, working around, and that one gets back all the way to the line. Stepped in, Henneberry shoots, that one steered aside. Bedford regains possession and Chandler tries to get it out, eventually exits the zone. Henneberry sends that back in and the touch up to be onside as they'll continue on. It was about 2 minutes into this game. Back to the line for Douglas. Douglas shoots in, that catches a skate. Over to the left side, trying to play that one up. They've got it up through the middle. Cranston on the left side. Or Chandler down the left side. Worked off the puck there. Henneberry grabs. Henneberry looking for that breakaway pass off the end of the stick, and it'll go down for an ice the other way. So good defense here to start, and now Cranston will hit the ice. Cranston won with the Atlantic Knights at the start of the Christmas break. Won with the Chebucto team at the end of the Christmas break, and the top point scorer for the Chebucto team. That one worked into the left corner. Ricocheted off the glass there, hustled back for hard. Be a foot race to it down the other way. Cranston trying to catch up, and that'll go for an icing. So all that worked for nothing as we'll head back the other way and try again. Good to be back in the rinks here after a bit of a break as we head into the second half of the hockey season, and boy, it is going to be a heavy one here on High Button Sports. It's games left, right, and center. Provincials being played, Atlantics being played, and everything in between. Is that center on the half wall. McPherson trying to play on it, but it gets up to Cranston, and he'll try to create up the right side. Stick handling into the zone, passes to the middle. That one into the skates. They can't get a clean shot at it. They try to play that around the other side. Back to McDonald. McDonald picks up. McDonald played over, shot in high. That one catches the stick and rides high in the zone. Now with it along the right wall, trying to play that back. That one misses the stick. Noel with it now. Noel falls back. Noel looking for that play. He turns it over into the Bedford centerman's chest. That one goes in low. Noel now picks it up and works it around to McPherson. McPherson getting that on the right wall. He'll look for the breakout pass. That'll miss, but get up, and it could be an odd man rush to the zone now. Noel stepping in. He shoots hard. Puck comes out with a rebound. Not able to get to it first as Bedford retrieves that. Back to McPherson. McPherson in front. Cranston, off the stick. It would have been a great opportunity. Just missed. Cranston now on the left wall. He'll fight. Back towards the middle. McPherson. On and off the stick there. And Bedford looking to work it back the other way, getting cut off on that puck by Cranston quickly, as he'll come back and play some D into his skates. With it along the wall. Really played up along the board. McLean hustles after it, but swung back on Noel. Can't get rid of it cleanly. Down low now. Trying to play that out in front, steered aside as Bedford looks for their big first chance of the game. Worked back around. Coming out of the zone there. Bedford circling back. In through center. Going for a stick lift. Man down. No call on the play as they circle back in the zone. McPherson over to the left side. Picked up by Pelham. Pelham looks for that pass to Lorette down the middle. He'll be getting cut off, and he'll go down. It'll be the first penalty of the game as Bedford will touch up and looking for the breakaway there off a nice Pelham pass. Having to haul the man down. It'll be our first power play here for Chebucto or either side. It's 0-0 with 5:23 left to go in the first, as we're just kind of sinking our feet into this one. And waiting here. Not sure what we're waiting. I think they're trying to get the penalty up on the clock there. All right, she's up there now. We're ready for puck drop. Puck one in there over to the left side. Played back by Pelham to the line. Jollymore shoots that and it's banging around and it just misses the stick there. McNeil down low as he could have had a good tap in off that Jollymore shot. He'll pick it up in the zone and offside as it just skips his stick and then they try to pull that back in. Whistle on the play. Just 12 seconds gone off that power play. As well. Reset here just outside the Bedford zone. Pelham picks it up once again. Pelham on the left side. Pelham missing from that Christmas with the Hawks tournament, so I bet you he's anxious to get out there. Probably hasn't played in weeks. Up the right side now. Bedford playing that ahead. Trying to get that by. Jollymore tries to haul the man down. Pushes him into the back right corner. Battled for along the boards. Jollymore sends that back the other way. Picked up in stride on the wall. Played down. Caston Gay couldn't fully get it out, so Jollymore now with it. Jollymore in through the right side. Looking for a cutout in front. That one hits the side of the net. Jollymore back to Pelham on the point. Pelham loads up. Plays that over to the left side. Wind up shot there. That one a nice little shot with some heat behind it, but plenty of room to see it there for the Bedford goalie, and Douglas stopped. 1 minute left here in the power play and 4:24 left to go in the first. As we'll have another offensive zone draw here. Looking to strike first. Chebucto maybe working off that Christmas food. Douglas shoots that in. I mean, I guess they played since Christmas, so maybe that New Year's break. A little bit of a slower pace to the start of the game for both sides here. Down the right side, trying to chip it ahead. They get it by. Sutcliffe now with it, in stride down the right side. He'll look for a shot, just steered aside. Metledge gets that in the back left corner, played in behind. Picked up and try to skate it out. Sutcliffe with a nice swinging stick, turns it over. He'll shoot that in. Try to get the tight little angle there on the right side, and it's stopped in its tracks. Still no great chances here. Metledge waiting for that draw there as Bedford sends out their last penalty killer. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Up the left wall. Douglas catches that with his stick. He'll send that back in with the offside. Luckily didn't get a stick on it, so the play continues, but then Bedford shoots that out hard past Henneberry's stick and in low. Henneberry hustles. Up through the middle, that one on, and they push each other down there. It'll be offside as 3 seconds left to go in the power play here, so couldn't get too much done. A few chances off the rush there for Chebucto, but no cycle. As Bedford's trying to get a change in here, and they finally do so. Puck dropped in there. One back by Cranston to the line. Just spun around with a nice play there to get rid of it by McDonald. Back into the zone now by Bedford down the right side. McDonald picks it up once again, looking for that outlet pass. Finds Cranston. Cranston will pick it up in stride. Try to stick handle that through. That'll get knocked away with no harm. As Bedford chases it back into their own zone. Wrapping around the boards there to McPherson. Stick handle by McPherson down the right side to Chip. Chip in the zone now. Chip backhanded back to Noel. Noel shot in, looking for a tip in front. It's loose. Couple sticks on it. It's right there for Cranston. He just couldn't get to it at the right time as it was slowly falling up the side there, and he just realized that puck was there for him about half a second too late as that's worked into the corner. Back in around the boards. Coming out to Samuelson for Bedford. Samuelson plays that over. Hustled after by Chip. McPherson now with it. That one, potential delayed offside, yeah, but Bedford will get it, so they'll tag up. 2:14 left to go here in the first. Still 0-0 here as they push that puck down the right side, winding in for a big one, and Jollymore went for the block, and he just did enough to knock him off guard as that shot ended up missing. Jollymore now in behind the net with it. He'll hustle it down. Backhand ahead, it almost finds Cranston. Just in though. Cranston gets that on the right side. He'll stop, try to wind up for a shot, and knocked off there with a good defensive play. Played off the boards, picked up by Cranston again down low, trying to stick handle, stopped. Chip looking to get it up, back to Jollymore. Jollymore on the point, Jollymore shoots in, that one catches the helmet there. Samuelson on Bedford. They don't ask you how many blocks they get, they just ask, did it reach the net? No, it did not. As Bedford working it out, pinched by McPherson on the left side. Jollymore comes over to help cut off that puck. He'll whip that around the other way, but no one there from Shabukto to help him, so it'll be a turnover. Flipped over in front, swung on, and Sutcliffe sends that down for the delayed icing. 1:07 to go here in the first. Kicked out of the dot there. Sutcliffe, so Jollymore comes in for the draw. Jollymore wins that back clean. The D-man coming in. You don't see that every day. Jollymore playing that around to Pelham. Pelham grabs in through the middle. Onto the stick there and off the stick of Lorette. Down the left side and offside as they tried to stick handle there at the blue line. One over to the left side, Pelham grabs. Pelham reaches center and flicks that down for a little dump and chase. Last minute of play here, 40 seconds to go. In behind, Bedford spins off that puck. Grabbing onto it, up the right side, picked up by Bedford now, hustling down, looking for an odd man rush. They've got someone in the middle. Will that puck get through to them? Jollymore swipes at it, doesn't get through, and if it did, it was covered well there by McSween as he steered that one aside. Down through the right, McNeil played it back to Pelham. Just 10 seconds to go. Pelham will have to just try to get a shot off here as he works in through center. Plays it across. Lorette looking for the shot. Last second shot saved with 3 seconds left. The best chance of the game for the Shabukto side. One back, and that should clear out there as they'll take us to the end of the first. 0-0 after one. Picking up pace a little bit at the end. We'll be back here in for the second period shortly. And we're back here ready for the second period in our 0-0 game. And the goalies will head to the net there. Henneberry. They might have switched out goalies there in between. It looks like McSween's getting something worked on. McSween definitely was in there in net for the first, so keep an eye on that. Down the right side, trying to play that one out. It'll clear back to the line. Stop up play, then worked up by Metledge. In through the middle, turn back the other way. Deep in the zone. Struef tries to play that into the corner. Gets it back to Henneberry. Henneberry on it, he'll take a shot. It'll reach over to the right side. Douglas will just shoot that back down into the corner. Puck in behind there now. Hustled up the right. Boudreau played into center, stopped. Metledge back. Struef now. Struef down through center. He'll get hauled down, and that'll be another penalty there. No mistakes on the calls, as that one definitely get hauled down, and the second time a potential breakaway getting hauled down results in a penalty, and that'll be the second chance of the game here for Chebucto as they look for their first. Just a minute into this third period, 0-0 game. They'd love to get their lead going here. Cranston on the draw. Moving the pieces around on the chessboard out there as Cranston was up back to McDonald, went to Noel. The set play. Well executed, but Noel didn't exactly get his best shot on it, so stopped in his tracks. Back over to Noel. Up the right side. McPherson tipped in. Into the skates there. Cranston grabs. Tries to back into the middle. McPherson shot. Big save there with a nice hard one. As soon as he gets it on the stick, good play there. Noel now. Shoots that in. It's getting tipped around in front. McPherson plays out in front, and it's tipped the other way. Noel stopped up down the right wall. He'll cut out, hold on to it, tried to play it back, but missed the stick there. Cranston, who was covering for him on the line. McDonald. Noel keeps it in. Chip. Noel on the left side. He gets pushed off the puck. Back to the line. McDonald fumbles. Cranston's gonna have to pick up, and he'll circle back in the zone. Stopped up. Holds on. Just gets it up above there. That was a risky play as McPherson shoots that one in. Back around the boards there. Played out in front. Chebucto tries to get it ahead. Over to Castonguay. Castonguay shoots it in low, tipped. And a good save as they had three Chebucto players pretty much wide open in front. 36 seconds left on the power play. As we get some fresh legs out there for the last 36. And the linesmen chat there. I'm not sure exactly what about, but they'll break. Right on the jaw, wins that back to Castonguay. He'll take a quick shot in, that's blocked. Bedford trying to flip it back the other way, hits Jollymore, but they will get it away. Hustling back. Covered well by Chebucto, who turned on the Jets to take away any potential short-handed chance. Jollymore now with it in behind.
Go, power play.
Jollymore stops up, 13 seconds to go. Up the right side, looking for Pelham. Pelham enters the zone, just onside there for Lorette. Pelham back to the line, nice pass there to Castonguay. He shoots that in, misses on the left side. They get tangled up. Lorette swipes at it. Down low in the zone, trying to play out in front, doesn't find it. Pelham. Back to Castonguay with a nice pass through some skates. Down low on the left side and just misses McNeil. Gets back up, power play over. Castonguay, as we approach halfway through this game. .6:39 left to go here in the second. On the right wall, chipped up ahead. Jollymore cuts it off, helps turn that puck over. Castonguay bringing it in himself now. The D-man up the left side, shoots on, steered high in the zone, and that'll find the mesh. As 6:07 left to go here in the second period. And we'll head just outside the zone here. So, I mean, my semi-expert opinion, I mean, not too bad from either side here. Chebucto dictating majority of the play, but haven't exactly been firing on all cylinders when it comes to the offense. The defense has been all right, though. Struff tries to send them in. It gets tipped, so the icing will be called off. Into the back right corner. Played back to the line now. Douglas in between his skates. Struff plays that ahead. Good play there. Trying to play that on the left side. In behind. Wrapping around there. Bedford picking up on that. Looking for a breakout here. Going to skate it in themselves. Stopped up by Douglas. Trying to play that ahead. It could be an odd man rush the other way. No, it's stopped up well and sent back in. Steered aside. Henneberry in net. Still for Snide as we approach halfway through the period. Henneberry, the defense down the right side, as he'll skate that puck all the way in, turns it over just as he entered the offensive zone, and now Bedford the other way. Henneberry coming back, and the penalty will be called here as a bit of a slashing call, and it'll be Bedford's turn to try to get one on the man advantage. And McSween will head back to the net, so I guess it was just an equipment malfunction and lost half a period. Not ideal, but still 0-0, and chance here for Bedford as they look to get the first lead of the game. Cranston on the draw here. Penalty kill as we still waiting the penalty to show up on the board. Here we go. Who's up there now? Cranston wins that back, and we're officially halfway through the game. Down the left side, McPherson chipped in ahead. That one sent down, of course, no icing on the PK. Cranston beats that puck out. He'll have it in behind the net. He'll get pressured by three Bedford players going for the wraparound, still with that second chance. Good play by Cranston there to create as McDonald keeps it in. Cranston grabs, played back perfectly to Noel. Noel steps in for a shot high off the end board, the end glass, and it's Cranston in behind. Working around with it, masterfully killing this penalty. And down the right side now, Bedford could you take advantage of the odd man rush, or the odd man, the extra man. Guess my commentary's working off that New Year's break here as well. It's been about a week. It's a long time for me to take a break as that one gets worked out in front. Stopped up and pulled in behind. That one kind of bounces off the back of the net. Bedford still on it. 48 seconds on the power play. Worked in now. Noel grabs. Noel looking for the outlet. Keeps it on side. Down the left side, he steps in for a shot, and that one, a nice save there with the chest protector. Trying to be chipped up ahead. Down the left side, stopped, and that'll be a delayed offside, but they don't bring it in, so it's all right. Chip gets on it. Back to Hayes. He's getting pressured by Chip. The penalty killing continues to impress here on the Chebucto side. In behind, held on to with 10 seconds left on the power play. They just played across. Henneberry will be out of the box here in a few seconds. Sent in. In behind now, Chip. The penalty's over. He hasn't left the box yet. Henneberry trying to get out there, and now it'll be back to 5-on-5 as it's worked up the left side. Picked up. Jollymore pressures. Castonguay gets it on the other side. Tries to play it ahead. There's only 4 players on there for Chebucto, even though they weren't penalty killing. Now Cranston, he'll just stay on. He'll get hauled down. No call as it's a big pile up there in the middle. Into the boards. Trying to play that one ahead. Worked into the left side. Run back out. Back to Jollymore. Jollymore circling. 2:16 left to go in the second. Jollymore looking for a lane. He'll pass that up. Misses Lorette's stick. McNeil will hustle. McNeil down low. Plays that around to Pelham. Into the middle. Back to Jollymore. Just holds his own. Shot in off the right side. Trying to play up front. Oh, and swiped out perfectly by McNeil, but just off the mark. He had a wide open net. There's a great opportunity there for McNeil. Back to the line for Jollymore. Jollymore over to Castonguay. Castonguay shoots in off the mark there. Back to Jollymore. Jollymore will shoot. That one just hits with the pad and worked out. A nice shot on target. Trying to work out in front of Chebucto circling. McNeil shoots. That one stopped and covered up. As Bedford holds on with 1:31 left to go in the second. Still 0-0. Worked into the right corner, into the sticks. Trying to play out in front, battled around. Oh, a nice opportunity for Chebucto as they're in tight. And they continue to circle. Castonguay plays that down. Struef picks up on the wall. He'll go down. Into the wall, might finally exit the zone here. It does for Bedford as 4 Chebucto players on though. Last minute of play here in the second period now. Wrapping around there, Struef. Tries to play ahead. Castonguay works it up into Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe tries to create an opportunity. Holding the zone. Struef getting pressured. Bedford now working it out. 1-on-2 there as Jollymore cuts off on the wall. Helps turn that puck over. Good play there, and now they're getting into it down low. Jollymore, as the arm goes up, and it looks like he'll get a holding call, and it'll be just too much for the ref as Jollymore in behind the net there. I guess they say he got an arm up on him after that defense, and it'll be to the power play. Once again, still looking for this first goal of the game. .21 seconds left in the second, so unless they score, penalty will pick up in the third period to start us off. Sutcliffe skates off. Worked over to the wall. Henneberry tries to play that up ahead. Killing time to get to the end of the period. That one's sent on down. 10 seconds to go here. Steered away. Down in the zone now. Chebucto hoping for at least a tie. They were circling there for a bit, but that'll be the end of the second period. We'll be back in the third here in just a few moments. We're 0-0 heading into the final period. All right, and we're back here. The third period. Puck dropped in there. It's still 0-0. Minute 35 on the PK for Chebucto in our final frame. Worked in behind. Steered aside. Puck's in low. Played up by Douglas to McPherson. McPherson with a great clear down the middle. Steered aside. Picked up now. Skating that puck out onside by a hair. Good chance for Bedford, shot in, and McSween with a steady save. 1 minute left on the power play. Trying to play that forward. Cranston gets tied up. Bedford coming in for the shot. Kind of gets hauled down. No call on it. They try to swing at it once again as Cranston grabs behind. That falls off his stick again. Into the corner. Cranston swiped at. Back to the line. Sent in. Save. Puck still loose. And a good job tracking that rebound. McSween. The opportunities are disappearing as quickly as they're showing up for Bedford. 48 seconds. Puck one back to the middle, trying to catch up to it on the left side. In ahead, Bedford trying to play with it down low, and that one just too many stick handles as now Chip brings it out. 37 seconds. Have not seen a goal yet in this one. That one back to the line. Held on to, wind up, sent in. That one tipped aside, and now Bedford working it back the other way with speed. Down the right side, stop up. Knocked over, Chip now. Into the stick now on the back end and flipped on down. Hustled after, 10 seconds left to go on the power play. Bedford circling back around the right side, stopped up in its tracks. Struff helps to go to Chip. Chip gets his stick knocked away, frustrated. Power play over. Jollymore heads out of the box. Bedford turning on the Jets. Down the middle. Noel picks it up. Turns that puck over. Pelham bills him out. Along the wall. And now sent in and blown dead. 8:02 left to go, and we're at even strength here. Still 0-0. Both teams trying to start out the second half of the season strong. One forward, Jollymore helps pick it up, and he'll ricochet that off the boards, and that'll go for an icing, and it'll come back to the Chebucto end. One to the middle and a big tangle up on the right side. Flipped in, steered away. Grabbed now by McNeil. McNeil trying to play it out. Gets it up to Lorette. Lorette into towards the middle. Pelham on it. Down the left side now. Jollymore chases. Jollymore circling back in his zone. Nice little stop-up play there on the M-Boys to create some time and space. Still stick handling with it, and then he'll flick it back around the other way. Pelham with it on the other end. In through the middle. Tipped up to Lorette. Lorette brings it onside. McNeil on the opposite side, not covered, but couldn't get that pass across. McNeil with it now. Spun back the other way. Cut off by Pelham. Pelham in towards the middle. Exiting the zone now, Castonguay. Castonguay plays that down the left side. Under 7 minutes to go here. Bedford skating that out of the zone now down the right. Picking up speed on the wall. Still picking up speed. He got a man in the middle. Can he get it across? No, and at the last second, Jollymore lays out. Helps him fumble that puck. There's a big collision in behind. Pelham up the wall. Jollymore could have saved a guaranteed goal there with the potential 2-on-0. As he lays down there, a nice play in front, but it gets back to Bedford regardless. Spanned on, and now could be an odd man rush the other way. Hustled in. Passes it across, misses the stick of Pelham, and a good opportunity squandered. Back the other way. Odd man rush. Cutting to the middle. Bedford, chance for a shot, scores! And Bedford steps in and scores with 6:11 left in the third period to get our first goal of the game. Stepping around and getting in behind the defense. There was chances at both ends the last few minutes as it picked up pace. And Bedford puts it in. It'll be 1-0 here with just under 6 minutes to go. And now it's pressure on Chebucto. And now we're ready to go here at center. Nope, not ready to go as the linesman talking to the Bedford coach. Now that one dropped in there. We're in the home stretch here. As that one chipped ahead by Henneberry, sent in way offside, giving time for Henneberry as he can set up. Henneberry cutting down the left side, sees some time and space. In through the middle, just onside. One over to Douglas. Douglas shoots that in, bounces around.
Get on the puck, boys!
Toe drag towards the middle. Stuffed up Struve. Struve tries to shoot and fans on it. Bedford down the right side now. Into the skates there, the linesman. Back to the line. Henneberry chips it up ahead. Struve now, he just shoots that down. Just avoiding icing. Almost 5:19 left to go here in the third period. Worked around the left side, turned over to Metledge. Metledge cutting in, pass across, stopped up and sent down hard by Hayes. And that'll go for an icing, and it'll go back to the Bedford end. Chebucto trying to tie this game up with 5 minutes left in the third. One back to the middle, stepped up on shot in hard by Noel, gets steered away. Chip with it. Chip kicks that back, keeps it to Noel somehow, in towards the middle. McPherson keeps it. McPherson passed across, oh, and he misses as Cranston looking to go open. And it would have been a great opportunity, but it did not get there, and just not getting the bounces as Chebucto, as McDonald gets hauled down, and it's an odd man rush the other way. Noel circling back on. Cutting up front, Noel with a great defensive play as he goes down in a heap in the middle, and a nice swing on, and Chris now trying to work it back. Passed ahead, gonna try to catch up to it. Goalie has first chance, and he'll swing that aside from Chip. As the pass off the mark like they've been all game long for Chebucto as they've had their chances. Back to McDonald. McDonald shoots that in, tipped away. McPherson looking for the rebound. That one tipped it in, and that one was potentially saved by the defense on that last second tip. Chip on the left side. Tried to play it up front to Cranston. Puck's loose, banging away at it. Jumped on, still loose, and now covered up. It's Chebucto holding on to that lead here with Bedford holding on to that lead with 4:04 left to go here in the third. And Chebucto just needs one friendly bounce for them here to tie this game up. They have had their chances. So that one's one up the left side. Chased after. Sent back in. Bedford receiving that down low, trying to play it out. And now it's time for Chebucto to just put any type of pressure they can on to try to tie this game up. In along the left wall, Lorette swiped that down to Pelham. Stopped up, tried to play that in behind him, worked out front, centered, Lorette with it. Oh, and a good opportunity once again, it just blocked in front. Up the left side, Kassonge plays that back to the middle. Jollymore hustles. Jollymore circling behind his net, he'll go down. Bedford got with it, but they got lots of pressure. Worked out in front, bailed out by Lorette. Lorette pokes that ahead down the left side. Pelham works it across, he'll go down. Turned over, McNeil. McNeil skates down the right, 3 minutes left to go now. Desperation time now for Shabukto. Back to the line to Jollymore. He'll shoot that back into the corner, keep it in the zone. Didn't have much of a lane for a shot, so correct play there. Trying to catch up to that on the half wall. Into the skates. Up above now. Played down to the right side. Swung back around, Douglas. Douglas chipping off the boards. Back the other way, Bedford. Swung on, whoa, and a big collision there down low, and now Jollymore looking to pick back the other way. Into the zone. Jollymore's taking him on his own. Down the right side, shut in, save, worked in front. Jollymore with a good push up the left side or the right side, but couldn't get there as Henneberry comes on. It'll be Bedford in front, working across, scores through the 5-hole on a rush the other way, and that'll be 2-0 and a big goal there for Bedford as they take the 2-0 lead with 2:11 left to go in the third. Not the way Shabukto was looking to start the second half this season. They played a decent enough game, but just not able to finish on their chances, and Bedford just up to the task right now. Down the right side. 2:05 left to go in the game. Shabukto's got to get one quick, get themselves back in it. Down on the boards there, Struff in hard, Sutcliffe trying to fish that puck out. Bedford works it around to McLean. McLean picks that up on the wall. He'll exit the zone. That one delayed offside, and he'll go offside as he gets caught up in his skates. .142 left to go here as Cranston. One back, little stick handle there by Douglas. Two nice moves. Douglas looking for the pass. Kind of shoots it at his teammate there, and not good enough as the goalie's getting pulled there for Shabukto. But the puck's going back the other way. Henneberry now with it. 1:25 left to go. Henneberry up the left side, trying to push it ahead. McPherson was away for the breakaway. They couldn't get it up to him. Pelham. Wrapped around the end boards. McPherson now with it. Down low on the right side. Played back. Bedford looking for that empty net. In towards the middle. He'll enter the zone. Hold on to it. Played across. That one tipped away, so no empty net yet. Worked around the boards. Stepped up on and misses O'Coin on the empty net. Last minute of play. Entering the zone. Pelham onside. He's got Cranston. He's going to shoot. That one saved by the goaltender. And a last second chance there. 38 seconds to go. And a good opportunity for Shabukto. It will not go in. One back, McDonald swings on, can't get it, but they do track that down. Cranston helps avoid the breakaway with the empty net as they work it down the right side now. Pelham pushing that puck forward. Worked out in front, stepped on, stopped, and it's saved by the Bedford goaltender. Oh no, it was in. Okay, no, they called it in, but it looked like he had it. They're saying no goal. He was on it. It wasn't in the net. The ref said it was in. I believe it was just a fantastic save by the Bedford goaltender with 18 seconds to go. And the ref made the incorrect call there. And now I think he's trying to figure out what happened, but that puck did not go in the net. Calling it a goal. Okay, so I guess it did fall into the back there. It'll be 18 seconds now to try to tie this game up. And I suppose I was wrong in my assessment. I thought it caught his glove there, but no. Shabukto scored in 18 seconds to go. Net empty. Jollymore down low here on the boards as the extra man. That one back. 17 seconds to go. Chased after Noel, just trying to last-ditch effort. They get it up to Chip. 10 seconds. Chip brings it in, onside. They can't take their time here as it's on the left side. Jollymore trying to play out ahead. He'll swipe it in front. It's ticked onto the corner, and Bedford will hang on for a big win. With Chebucto knocked off here, 2-1. And it'll be a loss for them after a close game, but that'll be it here for your High Button Sports, the first home game and the first game of the second half of the season. We'll be back with you tomorrow in Sackville for the first away game for Chebucto.